What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dom. Currently at the park. It's close to the highway, so I don't know if you'll get a lot of that feedback in the the mic, and the sprinklers are on and everything. I'm at the park with my son, but I figured I'd talk to you guys quickly about this whole Chiesa thing. Federico Chiesa, the Italian international who dazzled at Euro 2021, and him being linked to the move to Liverpool amongst other clubs, specifically Liverpool, and the fact that he's out of favor at Juventus. They don't really want him anymore at Juventus. And I also want to talk about the Georgian goalkeeper, Mamardashvili. I think his name is Georgi, if I'm not mistaken. Mamardashvili. Don't know the player that well, but seems like he's highly rated, the Valencia keeper, and he looks like Liverpool gonna buy him as one for the future, as they even have a sell-on clause included and all of that good stuff. So the price for Mamardashvili is 35 million. Can't remember whether it's pounds or euros, but it might be euros. But 35 million, and for a quality goalkeeper, for a quality young goalkeeper, that's not bad in today's market with inflation and all that stuff, to consider. And with Liverpool basically having Kelleher, who's a quality goalkeeper, and Alisson currently at the helm, they've promoted a young Hungarian goalkeeper from the under 21s, and you have Mamardashvili in the squad. I don't know if they're going to send him back to Valencia. I don't know the full details of the deal, whether they're going to send him back to Valencia or not, but Liverpool are almost done with that deal. So congrats to Liverpool on that signing of Mamardashvili and him being one for the future. So don't really want to talk about that one too much. That one's not so exciting. That's not super exciting. What's exciting is Chiesa, or potentially exciting could be the Chiesa deal. But it's a tricky one in my opinion, because Chiesa, I think, is about 26 years old right now, and he plays as a winger. He might be a versatile player where he could probably play in the midfield, but he's primarily a winger, and damn, that guy was good. I think he was at Fiorentina at first, and for the Italian national team back in Euro 2021, oh my God, man. This guy was on fire, literally on fire. I think he was named in the team of the tournament and all, but he picked up a bad injury in 2022, about a year after the Euros, and he's never been the same player again. It's like when you get an injury, it's like if you hurt your arm, you're not really gonna trust your arm as you previously trusted your arm. Like right now, my wrist, I damaged my wrist working on my car, and I don't fully trust my wrist right now, you see? So with Chiesa picking up that injury, I think it was a torn ACL in his knee. You're never going to trust your body the way you used to. So he never really got into the heights he got before the injury, or the heights he achieved at Euro 2021. And that's a problem for Juventus, because that's like messing with their plans. And with Allegri not at the helm anymore, and with Thiago Motta now in charge, he's not really fitting their style of play, as they can't get the full potential out of the player. And that's a problem, you see? So they want him out of the club. And another thing, he's on very high wages. So they say, hey, why have a player that's not fitting our style, that we can't get the best out of, and actually paying all these high wages, when we could bring in someone else that could get the job done, lower wages, and make everything work seamlessly for Juventus, as they'll be back in the Champions League and all of that, after they had that massive point deduction. So Liverpool linked to Chiesa. Does Liverpool really need a player like Chiesa? Yes and no. I must say, knowing the fact that they have a lot of options at the club already. You have guys like Harvey Elliott, you have Mo Salah, you have Luis Diaz, you have Diego Jota, you have Darwin Nunez, and you have Dominic Szoboszlai in the midfield in those attacking positions. Maybe, am I forgetting anybody? I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. But if I'm forgetting anybody, let me know down below. But bringing in Chiesa, what is it going to add? You see what I'm saying? What is it going to add if you already have those players already there? You see, so that's a question you got to ask yourself. What he could add is some experience, you know, a little variety, Italian flair in the squad, and he could possibly fit in at Liverpool under a different manager who plays a different brand of football. That's different from what Thiago Motta is implementing at Juventus. So you see that happen often. Players are not wanted at one club, they go to another club and they just find their feet and they're playing fantastic football. You know, so that too many examples to really name, you know. Too many examples where players are not wanted by one club and they go to another club and then they like, damn, world beaters. And one player that comes to mind is, he's not an attacking player, but Manuel Akanji. Dortmund didn't want him. He was surplus to requirements. City went in, got him, and look, he's a starter. Every game, he's good. He's versatile. He could play all across the back line. He could play as a defensive midfielder. Maybe Chiesa could go to Liverpool and just become a creative player. If he doesn't have the speed that he used to have, he could become a creative player in the midfield, or who knows, a false nine at times, or even a winger that's not really required to push himself to the limit. But it could be a good signing. And the reason why it could be a good signing is because he's not that expensive right now. 15 million euros, I think. 15 to 20 million euros is the price tag for Chiesa. And for a quality player like that, that's not that's a deal. That's a bargain. But the challenge would be for Arne Slot and the Liverpool staff to get him back at his best. Could Slot get the best out of Chiesa? Could he get him back to the Euro 2021 levels? That would be the challenge. And that would be one of the only question marks over signing a player like Chiesa. You know, Liverpool have been loaning out a lot of their youngsters, selling out the youngsters. So you could see that they might want to go to experience. And then when you're in these competitions like FA Cup, Carabao Cup, the Champions League, maybe a Europa League if they fail to move on. But, you know, that's just an option. Squad depth is important. You see what I'm saying? And at Liverpool, he won't be under as much pressure as he would be at Juventus, where at Juventus, big wages, a lot of pressure, you know. Well, at Liverpool, maybe they could explain to him like, hey man, you're not going to be a starter right away, but you could work your way up. But you need it here for squad depth and for rotational purposes. You see what I mean? So I think he could be a good option. I like Chiesa. He's an exciting player, but he needs to be handled with care. And I think a move to Liverpool could happen. If he goes to another Italian club like an Inter, or Roma, or Atalanta, or whatever, the pressure could be there still from the Italian public. The pressure could be there from the fans. But I think if he goes to a club like Liverpool that he's been heavily linked to, according to Fabrizio Romano and other outlets, I think he could slot in, no pun intended, he could slot in nicely and be a squad player for now until he finds his feet. Why not? You see what I mean? It's a better option than maybe signing a Jordan Ayew. You see what I mean? Or one of these, English or Scottish players, Irish players, bit part players is better than that. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, Liverpool fans, if you're excited about this. And the reason why I'm talking about this, and I'm not really talking about a lot of other things, is because I have a lot of Liverpool fans on my channel. You got to give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. You see? So I don't want to be too long-winded. I'm at the park right now, so I'm about to just, end the video. I just wanted to touch base on this. If the transfer does happen, of course I'll come back and talk about it. But I think it could be a good transfer for Liverpool all in all. Because when you think about it, Salah probably doesn't have a lot of time left at the club. He's in the last year of his contract. So who knows, man? Maybe Chiesa could get back to his best and be a Salah replacement. You never know. You never know, guys. You never ever know. But I'm your boy Dom. Thanks for watching yet another one. Straight off the top, straight off the dome. Raw, uncut, no edits. Bringing it to you live from New York City. So guys, like the video if you haven't yet done so. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, I'm your boy Dom. This is Dominic Rich F.C. Peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.